Okay, let's see if it works. Works. Okay, good.
Update your game files and everything. We just say to do that after the voting period. But if we're also very nice in this way that if you have an absolute game-breaking bug, we normally let you fix that.
Hi, Mango Death.
Re-upload. But
I remember
it has
you.
to be game-breaking, you know, just because a colour isn't showing too correctly doesn't mean that you can go and change everything. And we do see the sneaky people that do that, so.
Okay, guys, I am officially streaming now.
Oh,
I am live.
Here's your link in general, and I'm
just gonna post it in general. Yeah, should be right.
People.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Theo.
Hello. I'm here.
Hello, Theo.
Sorry, I was having microphone issues.
As usual.
You never join on time and knowing what you're doing.
Hey, I've got 8 minutes until the thing starts. We're good.
Yeah, that's basically all the time in the world, isn't it?
Yeah. How's everyone doing? Are we excited?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mango Death. A lot of people seem to like that song. Like the most viewed on my channel right now.
When the time comes. We still don't know what it is. It's a secret to us, even as the organisers, until now.
I know, I'm fuming because we do have the ability to look, but you never let me.
Yeah. I've just gone on and tried to vote because I hadn't even voted yet. And it's saying someone on my Wi-Fi network has already voted, so I can't. I'm not even allowed to vote.
You need to go on your mobile data, do it like that.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll let the people decide. I trust.
You can always use a VPN or a proxy or something.
Do you think this old man knows how to do that?
Oh, I don't know. Also, you're calling him old as if I'm not.
Look.
Kids, until one of y'all reaches 50, shush, okay?
Look,
Yeah,
you can be physically old and you can be spiritually old. And me and Theo are spiritually old.
All right, all right,
and
all right.
by the way,
We'll give you that.
officially, get off my lawn, all of you.
Darn whippersnappers, get off my lawn.
Yep.
Oh, you missed, what was it, 2 spring jams ago? The theme was gardens, and there was a lot of voice acting of Get Off My Lawn. I think from me, actually.
Yeah, from you,
I
actually.
would have loved to do that.
You'll be
Hi, Legendar.
again for us this time, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Gotta flex the
You're the
really
best
good
voice
skills.
actor.
I used to do voice acting for fun, but I haven't done it.
Hey, Legendar, if you want to team up next time,
Now's your chance.
you know, I'm here.
Yeah, voice acting your game.
Mm-hmm.
Also, do tell me if the
Are we
stream is
voicing
somehow
our games again? Bloody lootly.
not high enough bitrate or something.
Yeah, anyone that puts a chicken.
We
in
will
the
get to
game,
the actual creation part in just a second.
Can get the chicken gang roll.
Ooh.
I feel like maybe if the people who already have the chicken roll gang, maybe I need to create like double chicken gang roll or something.
Unity should already be set up.
Yeah.
I think I'm just about ready to go. Really just... There's not a lot of scripts we have. I do have this thing that just... Okay, I actually need to open it, hold on.
Say that again, sorry.
I said I was working on a project a long time ago about what had a chicken in it. Maybe I could.
It should automatically switch the scenes now. Oh, hey Theo. Glad you could join.
I mean,
Yeah, this should be
follow the
it.
theme,
Yeah, so now I can
you
put this on
know,
my
the
other
basic
screen,
explanation stuff,
and that
but,
should still show.
hide a chicken. I will explain to the people who've not jammed with us before. The chicken gang came about when I think one year we put chickens as like a theme suggestion and it didn't win, and a lot of people were angry. So we were like, we're just gonna make chickens in the game anyway.
That's funny.
Revolted against Theo. So chicken gang came about.
But the
which is
theme
quite
chicken
That was
won
like
the year after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seems to
chickens
work.
did win the year after.
So there was justice for chickens in
Oop.
the end.
Oop.
Chicken gang.
That's like the game jam I did with Pig Squad. Their mascot is a pig, So lots of people hid their little pig mascot throughout their game.
Nice.
Okay, the
Quite
stream
often put a raccoon
is telling me that
I just like
the
raccoons.
bitrate is
We love
low.
I just think they're funny.
Can't
Somebody
wait.
can verify that.
I like to put bugs in my game. Hide them.
Bugs.
Yeah, bugs.
like bugs,
Yeah.
bugs, or bugs like.
See, I knew y'all were wondering. Wait, is he trying to be
It
clever?
looks
or
fine
is
to
it
me.
an actual bug in his game? Well,
Oh,
I don't know.
I knew
I thought you meant, like,
exactly
Bugs
that. I knew
Bunny.
exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah,
I was
that's,
like, oh yeah, I
uh,
think we all do that from time to time.
Actually,
You can have both.
could be better.
Unexpected user interactions.
At least you just got to be careful because if your bugs have bugs, then you got major problems.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a QA tester in my day.
Yeah, it
job,
looks fine.
so I know bugs inside and out.
It looks alright.
Doesn't mean-
My-
doesn't
By the
mean I
way,
don't
notice
know my
the
day.
timer up there.
Yeah,
My-
that's the thing. If you find them in our game, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
It's not a bug; it's a feature.
My
Exactly.
favorite euphemism comes from like rocketry and space and aeronautics, where they refer to rapid disassembly events, which is a euphemism for something when explodey and it wasn't supposed to be explodey. So
Exactly. That's such a great technical term there.
yeah.
Wait, I'm on the wrong playlist.
I actually
that's
really
not
liked
streaming
the,
safe.
when I took my computer science class. I liked the fact how the word debugging actually came about. For
Mhm,
those
with the
that
moth.
don't know, yeah, there was like back when computers were huge and they were like the size of an entire room. There was I can't remember her name off the top of my head, and I feel so bad that I can't remember her name. There was a woman in the military that was working on this computer, found a moth that was stuck inside of one of the like mechanisms, and so she
Oh,
took that moth out and taped it into her
Let me
error
just
logbook
test the timer.
that debugged the machine and now it was working again. So
Mhm.
that's where the word debugging comes from.
Nope, not that timer.
There's a
Grips,
really good book
timer.
that I always recommend. It's called
Start.
Coders.
Yeah, just
And it's
just
about
works.
people who code software. And part of the reason why I recommend this book is it's got a look. We all know that tech skews heavily towards male, right? And not as much females, right? This
Right.
book pinpoints how and why that is.
Ooh.
There's a historical
Really
leg
thought he
bone
said
connected
male
to
as
the
in-
knee bone is connected
As
to
in the
hip
mail you
bone.
sent to somebody.
Reason why that is, and I find that fascinating. I think, and by the way, that's a problem we absolutely need to solve. So
Mhm.
I really
Yeah.
want to get that book now. My wife is a computer science teacher at our local
Many
college.
people.
get her a
Uh,
copy.
So many people.
I would love to get a copy of that. 'Cause she is
Damn.
the very first computer science teacher, like female computer science teacher at that class, and maybe even the
Mhm.
first one in the entire state.
Yeah, Coders,
uh,
Coders.
Do you know who the author is?
I can find it. I'll drop a link in general here in 1 second.
Please do.
30
Thank you. Thank you.
seconds. Theo,
Do.
be on it. Be ready.
I'm just gonna make a
I'm ready.
little list to do. Done.
The poll
We'll just make another one,
they
do
can
next.
We're gonna do
sometimes, and
15. Oh, we're gonna count down.
I think I've
10,
got it set up that the
9,
results go public.
8.
I hope.
7, 6, 5,
7,
4,
8,
3,
9.
2,
Wait.
1.
What?
Ooh,
Jam
that's an
starting time.
unexpected one.
What is
Let's
it?
go.
What is the team?
What is it?
The theme is plants.
What?
Plants.
Plants.
Okay, that's the
Who
theme.
put that?
Plants is
Who
good.
put
I like.
that?
You know, if I didn't do plants the last few times, that would be a good team.
Yeah.
But it's like that's the first thing I think of when I think of like spring jam.
Yeah,
What I always
suppose
do.
It helps fit the spring theme, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
I was
I
more
like it. I
excited
think
about
we had a good
sound.
idea for plants.
Alright, people. Good luck, everyone. I'm
No.
gonna talk to my team. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Have fun, everybody. Remember to check out the stream if you're on a break. I'll always be here. I don't sleep.
Lovely. All right, guys, I'm going to go with my team as well. Ping me here if anybody needs anything. Much love. Good luck.
Thank
Good
you very
luck.
much. By the way,
See
thank you
ya.
for that link to the book. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's a good book. I was surprised when I got to that part. All right, peace out, everybody. See ya.
See ya.
All right, I'm gonna start putting some stuff on a board. Thank you very much for the jam. I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Good luck.
Nice one. Enjoy.
Okay, so we have a game to make. Okay, so plans. Okay, that could have been better, but that's not bad. I'm so thankful that the theme isn't clouds or I forgot to start a timer. Actually, let me just hold on. I need to recalculate this timer. So that's 47 times 60 plus like 48. All of that times 60 is 172,680. 680. And start. That should be good enough. Close enough. Yeah. I mean, we'll get an extension anyways. Let's start planning. Plan is plans. I had an idea prepared for some of the themes, which is unfortunately not really this theme. There was a game idea I had that I really liked, that I really wanted to do, but unfortunate, but can't have everything. This is fine though. I also had an idea for this one, so let's just do this. Okay, plan. You have plans, you plant plants, you harvest plants, you get money. But it's a little bit more complicated than that. Hold on, let me actually... I have a drawing tablet, so it'll be a lot easier to draw. Okay, let's get like a nice grass. So the idea is we do sort of like a rhythm game here. We start, let's write this. This is just for planning. So the idea is you have like, so I haven't actually planned anything out yet. I have had some ideas, but the planning phase, that all has to happen in 48 hours. So I'm saying we have like a card here. Wow, my hand is really not smooth. Oop, cards here. You have some cards here. And I want to make a rhythm game where basically you don't have to press the button every time. So you'd have unique rhythms. You have a rhythm up here to get new cards. Maybe let's do like a blue circle. Say like okay, smoothing is 9. New cards. Really want to be faster than this. New card. That has like a straight like 4/4 beat. Then next up, so that's step number 1. Next up, go back actually. Next up, you have this card. You need to place the cards. Place, plant. You have a couple of slots. You can place your plant in. Just like a card. Has like different plants in. Maybe some weeds. You have a few slots here in which you can place the plant. So that's number 2. You place the plants. This one will also have a beat. So this might be I don't know, halftime beat. Halftime. Then once the card is placed, it might grow a bit on its own. It has like multiple stages. Yeah, let's do that. Make it have multiple stages. And let it grow. Like step 3. And then you also need to click on it to basically harvest it and to make it grow even more. So I'm saying every single card has a unique beat, and you have to press on that beat in order to make the cards grow. Okay, I need to do a little bit more thinking. Let's make the beat simple. I'm trying to figure out how does maybe like a triad. I mean, what's it called? How complex should I go with the beats? Triplet, that's what it's called. Yeah, how complex should the beat be? So maybe, oh, actually I have a good idea. We go with a time system here. At the top right, maybe you have, you know, the beats represented like this, you know, consideration. We'll just have a 4/4 beat, every single beat, the, you know, little dot up here, and we'll go through the beats automatically with the music. And then depending on which plant it is, the plant actually shows which beats there are. So this 4/4 beat, for example, would be dot 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 dot. Simple. Hey, Nick Jararovel. I'm just gonna call you Nick, that's fine. And then planting would be something like, okay, build dot, not build, build, not build, build, not build. Actually, maybe to reduce clutter, we just do build, not build, build, not build. If the beat repeats every 4 beats. Otherwise, we'll just show all 8. Yeah, and then the plants themselves will have different beats. Actually, placing them won't, but once they're placed, they'll have a different growth stage, then a stage where you need to hit the beat, another growth stage, and then a harvest stage. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe the harvest stage can just be like on the first beat of every bar. Something like that. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. First beat of every bar, the harvest stage. Trying to figure out whether we want to have modular stages or just the same for everything. Yeah, I think that's fine. Every plant will have I need a new. Need a new board. Okay. I'm saying every card starts off. You know, you place the cards. Okay. Draw card. Or draw plant. You place plant. Place plant. Number 3 is, let's just say, a growth stage 1. You have a rhythm stage. Actually, maybe we do it modular. Could do it modular. Like, instead of having like another growth state and harvest stage, we could loop back around to the top and then just have it, you know. It could work. Erase this. Okay, draw the plant, place the plant. A growth stage, which is just time-based. Rhythm stage, which can be, I don't know, watering, anything else. Then another growth stage, another rhythm stage, till you get to the end, which will be the harvest stage or just say harvest plant. Draw, place, growth rhythm, go back to growth, then harvest at the end. Okay, doesn't look very interesting so far, but I'm sure we get to do something. Let's write a to-do list. I think we're just about ready to do that. That's the way. I'd rather just get into the programming. To do. We'll start with. We have a plan. We have a plan. Start with. I don't know. Let's start with audio playing. Audio player. Audio something. Audio manager. We need a planned like scriptable object or something. So somebody in the server said scriptable objects don't work on WebGL. Let me verify that real quick. Unity scriptable objects. WebGL. Let's see if he was right or he was messing with me. Let's see. Nothing about WebGL. A different one. Okay, yeah, writing obviously not, but reading should work. Not persistent within the build. Can't use. Okay, but okay. So you can use scriptable objects in WebGL. Okay, he was just lying. Scriptable, and they'll have a beat object. Then we do plant as like a generic plant as an object we can place. Placeable. We'll need to worry about the plots in the draw stack. Should probably actually. Let's just call this one do next and this one to do. Slash work in progress. Draw stack, we need different beats. We need a song, obviously. Really would have liked, you know, the other project. I think I would have been better. And to do a lot of planning. Maybe we should do a little bit more planning. Let's go back to this. Question is that interesting enough? Is that engaging? We need some sort of time limit for the player. You could potentially have orders. Actually, I'm not the biggest fan of this draw stack because it's random. Ooh, what could work actually is if instead of a draw stack, you have multiple draw stacks, or like you have one card per plant you can place. Every plant that has like one pretty much in storage. So you can, instead of drawing a card, you click on it to put it into the storage. And then there's like a cooldown maybe on the other card. Maybe an infinite storage, maybe not. Then from the storage you can place it. So essentially you would have like multiple cards here, and there would be a counter that would tell you maybe, okay, we have 2 cards here. It would be like 1 here, where in the counter you have 1 here. And there's just 0 here. 0. Gotta think of the design a little bit more. It's kind of tired of just, you know, doing green. Actually, in case you don't know, I'll actually just pull up my... Where is it? Okay, this was one of the games I made. Deadly Greenhouse. This is sort of the no... There are no screenshots. Okay. This is what the other game looked like. Deadly Greenhouse. Okay, this is a devlog. So, greenhouse, it's green. Maybe we can do something that's not green. Like, I really like this theme dive and jellyfish because they were underwater. And I really wanted to do something like, what's the game called? Like Dave the Diver. I want to do something like this. So instead of harvesting normal plants, because it's only plants, like it's not saying it, they need to be like overground. They can just be, like, instead of hunting for fish, we do the system, we just plant. And you maybe harvest like corals, you harvest seaweed, something else. I don't know. Plants that grow under the water. Okay, so we have a lot of options, as expected. Okay, water lily, that's not underwater, that's also not underwater. Yeah. Not super interesting, but I really just want to do something more interesting than just plants on a green grass field. That's stupid, that's boring. Don't want to do that. Yeah. We can get creative with this, because maybe you're like very, very far underground. And then, you know, what are they gonna do? Correct me? Right. I accidentally drew on the wrong layer, so I can't turn it to blue. But you get the idea. It's under the water. Actually, let's go back to this. We should use one of these as our reference image. Like this one. Yeah. I don't want to do a 3D environment. But okay, that's a low quality picture. But I do want to do something under the water. I think the style will look great. And it's gonna be unique. Because everybody else is gonna do a very simple game. That's all green. Too much green is what I'm saying. What was the theme here? Gardens. That's it's basically plants. What are you doing? We had so many great themes. Okay, we do have a lot of brown, actually. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green. I want to give everybody a break from all the green. We are making ours underwater. Underwater plants. Actually, giving a definition of plants. Plant. Okay. Ferns and mosses. In permanent site, absorbing water. I mean, there's nothing about them not being able to be inside of water. Okay. It's too early for relaxing songs. Actually, it will never be the time for relaxing songs. I always need to work. Okay, I like this. Let's go back to this. I need to think. We have sort of a cooldown idea here. Cooldown, place it on the stack. You need a way to select it too. Actually, I guess that doesn't matter. If all of the beat slots are the same, you don't need to select it. Could work. Yeah, but then you'd need... Okay, so the player clicks on here, onto the images of the cards to make a new card once it's off cooldown and once the player actually has time to do so. It goes into the storage. Actually, really nice progression system we can add here. Just have one plant at the beginning, run very easy plant, then as they go higher, they give a lot more money. Actually, I didn't want to do money. I want to do orders. So one guy will order 1 tree. It's not overgrown, but so an order will come in. I actually also need a mock-up for that. Order will come in. You hopefully have some in stock. You click on here, like right next to the card, but on the right. They go into the next available feed slot. They will grow for 5 seconds or so. Then they will be able to be grown again. So I want to have this grow stage, which is based on time. So growth based on time, rhythm based on your inputs. Because I want the player to have a lot of different rhythms here and there. I don't want the player to just farm the same plant over and over. Or actually maybe I'm thinking we could make some complicated rhythms. And instead of forcing the player to have to use this plant, have to plant this plant and harvest it and give it to the person, that might be difficult because the rhythms could be difficult. Maybe I'll do triplets. I think I can do triplets somehow. I'll find a way. I mean, if it's just 3 dots, 3 filled dots, that's a triplet. Should be easy to represent. I just need to make sure to have that in mind, that I'm going to have triplets in the future. Yeah, so what I was going to say is maybe the customers have a favorite plant that will do like most of their like health bar. That's, I mean, it's essentially a health bar. But all of the other plants are fine. Or maybe you have like, yeah, every customer has a plant they really like. Every customer has a plant they really dislike. They all have a health bar of sorts. I'm gonna rename it. It's gonna be like a health bar. If you give them the plant they really like, that's twice the amount of damage. Again, damage, not health bar. And if you give it the plant they don't like, half the amount of damage. That makes sense? And if it's a plant they don't care about, then it's just normal damage. Probably all the plants should just do the same amount of damage. Yeah, I think that's the gameplay loop. Press on here, in the rhythm, plus a 4/4 beat to make them appear into storage. You press on here to make them to plant them. Grow stage with time. Do something else. You come back, press in the rhythm. Good to go. And you just click on the customer on the first beat to sell it. Once it's fully grown. But until it's fully grown, it will take up a space slot. Let's add a little thing like this, and like an X button. So you can delete plants you don't like. Oh, it's only one customer. Should it be only one customer? Could be. Maybe one customer at that moment. No, let's do multiple customers, up to like 3 customers. Or actually, I don't have enough plans for 3 customers, like 2 customers. Visually, it's all going to be under the water, so maybe some interesting way to transport these up. I'm thinking floaties. That's my idea. We do floaties. Put them in boxes, put them in floaties, do them upwards, and you get your prize. I like that idea. I really want to do something under the water, so I'm glad that I was able to alter the theme lands into something that's under the water. Okay, am I ready to start coding? That is the question. Customers. No, I'm not ready to start coding. I need another mockup, which is gonna be a mockup of the hut. So let's actually find the color I wanted to use. Something like That could work. I want it to be really deep. I want the water to feel really far under the ocean. Like this. And you would have some big like hills in the background. Like this, and then you'd have some hill structures over here. That's the idea. You know, add some seaweed or something. Like that. Okay, let's actually do the hut now. Do that. It doesn't control G work. Hello? Okay, no. That's the background. Now let's actually do the hut, inspired by this. Yeah, I like the idea. Plants on the right side. And then, yeah, because if I have the customers above, what we essentially have is something like a loop. So we look over here to the left first. Maybe we look at the customers just to see what they want. We go over here, and here, here. Okay, so we plant. The plant goes here. Then we sell it. Plant goes here. We look back over here. Start placing new plants. And it's kind of like the visual loop that you will have the entire time. Kind of wanna keep that in. So it's gonna be like from the side. You can see from this picture. Yeah, I like this picture. I think Dave the Diver might be a good reference, though it seems very. I mean, obviously the image is pixelated, but I've never played it, but it looks cool. It's 3D, which I don't want to do for this, because it's 2D jam. Let's do. Then we do the customers like in the middle. This. That's like a customer, which will have something like a helper. And then we also need to fit in their favorite plant and a non-favorite plant. Here's a question. Do we do pictures of customer? I don't think so. It's gonna be too much work. Okay, so this is gonna be the customer. Customer's gonna have a favorite plant. Customer have a plant that's not so great. Let's lit it up in the middle. Lit it up again. We have its favorite plant. We have their favorite plant over here, like a favorite plant. Do this plant, and a favorite plant. We have a plant I don't like. This don't like this plant. So we'll do like just to always let them know. Never a mistake to just keep those statistics on screen instead of doing a tutorial. So half times half damage, maybe half damage. We just write half damage. Left 2x damage. This pen is way too big. And then down here we have their health bar. How should we do that? Maybe we just, we have green, we have red, we do some yellow. Yellow will be, cut it off here maybe, for example. And we say, white, black, white. 30 out of 60. I don't know, something like that. Just so this is like the health bar. This looks terrible. Fine. The mock-up doesn't even look good. 3 customers I think is good. We have them all parented to one object so that if we only have like 2 customers, we can move these so they're centered again. Makes sense. Now we need the plants on the right. I'd like some sort of... Yeah, so a lot of the animations, everything where you need to click, gonna look something like this. Or something like this. Like it has 4 or 8 dots, or maybe triplets, and they will be like either filled if you need to press on that beat, or not filled if you don't. So I want to have some sort of timer on the top right, which represents that. I think white works quite well as a HUD, I think. Because everything is like blue. I don't think black would look good. I think we're sticking with white. We'd have like... Yeah, actually instead of having 8 back to back in one row, I think we actually should do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. And so this will just be this will just show you the rhythm. But I think because not a lot of people play rhythm games, we really need to make sure that we give a lot of feedback and not just have them listen to the music. I want a deaf person to be able to play this game. That's the goal. So there will be like a lot of flashing on the beat. So whichever object you hover over, that will flash in the beat that you have to press it. So what you need is a bit of rhythm, but it's not completely mandatory. Because again, you can give them all plans. Just those they don't like, they won't really accept. Those they really like, that's gonna be where the money's at. I actually like this idea. I think the game's really coming together now, despite not having coded anything. One problem with this, triplets aren't really represented. One advantage of this is if you have those that are only 4 beats long, like this one down here, then yeah, it's 2 rows, so it doesn't matter which one you look at. I don't think I'm gonna worry about triplets for the top right. I think that's just gonna be its own thing. Next up, okay, we need to do 2 more things, if I am seeing this correctly. The card draw pile and storage, plus the places where you plant your seeds. Oh, actually, if we have this... Okay, that's the timer. Those are the customers. Let me actually just save this real quick. Hold on. Actually, I really like this Subnautica background. We will... Hold on, I need to do a shortcut. A little shortcut on this device that I don't need to look for the folder every time. Projects, bring to D 2024, assets, there we go, name, bring, jam. And I don't want you to see the folder structure. Actually, by the way, that's really fitting, actually, Subnautica and this game. Let's make a new folder, just call it plan, outside of the asset folder, and then we just do HUD mockup. Okay, back to the main scene. Yeah, only 2 things. I had a good idea, I think. We have this giant hill in the background. Let's just work off that. Get a good color, a good contrasting color. Like, yeah, like that. So, and we have a hill here. This might be selected for a second. So, don't know why that happened. Okay. And so we have the cards on the left, and then we have the plants over here. Actually, this might be really nice because we can put something under there. Yeah. Let's have plants. That's just what we'll name it. Then we'll have like this. So maybe let's do like 4 seed slots. I think it's gonna be overwhelming if we do more than 4. Could also be a progression system. Progression. So we have one over here, which is like, I don't know, seaweed something. Another thing over here. Some, I don't know. You know, it's a thing. Common found in the ocean. A thing. And, a thing. As we all know it. Wait, I said 4, right? Maybe 3 is enough. Kind of already a lot you have to do. Plus, if we do 4 plants, you're incentivized to only place them once you know what you need. We can change it afterwards. It really shouldn't be our main concern. Now we go over to the left. We have the cards and the background, not late enough for a sad song, so let's go. Never heard that song. Question. Should we allow them to take more than 1 card? Like you press on here, get cards, then you place them. I think maybe we should allow like 2 at most. Okay, we have no time to waste. It's 47 hours, 21 minutes. Already 40 minutes. Oh. I think we have this entire side. Don't think there's anything that needs to go below it or above it. So we can just... Probably gonna be centered anyways. I'm gonna do some generic script and center these. Okay, that's gonna be a card. It actually doesn't need to be this big. What needs to be on the card? We need the seeds. I mean the pictures thing, something. And we need the beads, which can be in 2 rows, which is good. Yeah, it's actually separated. And we have the bead over here. Let's also have the price over here. And C for coins. Then, the picture. Like this. Something like this. Maybe not completely black. I think that's a little too dark. Actually, just remove it. No, like this. That's a card. Now we definitely need something like... Need to show the player has more than 1 card. It looks wrong. Like this. kind of just duplicate the card. You know, 10C something. Then you have this now with the things. Something like this. Yeah. And then below, maybe like here, or like here actually, you will have the amount of cards in store. So let's say 1. Okay, push that down. Another one up. That is way too big. And also the cards kind of work. I think if we make sure that the place that we place our plants on, we keep that out of sight from this. That's most of it done. Oh, no, we do need something above or below. The player needs to buy these plants. To buy them, they need to be able to place them. And we also need something over here. Oh, actually, one thing I haven't even thought of. If we have multiple plants and multiple customers, player needs a way of deciding which one the plant goes to. The plant they harvest. Could be drag and drop. I'm thinking more of something along the lines of a little arrow which you can like select. Make it have a bit of a glow like this. Whichever one, you can just press on these without needing to wait for the rhythm. And select them, then harvest the plants, and then the plant immediately goes to this one. So for the plants, we're not done. We need somewhere to put the timer indicators. They need like a name. Yeah, sure, let's timer indicators. Something along those lines. I think this might be too light. Actually, it kind of works. Depending on how we designed it, it might not. So instead of putting it below, we might just put it above. Like this. And this one might have 2 rows. This one might just be a triplet. We fill those that we want. This one might have, you know, a starting beat, this beat, and that. So it will be like bam, 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 and now it's harvested, or it's grown a stage. And this one will be offbeat, for example. One will be a triplet. Maybe actually we don't have the placing of the plants be something you have to do on the rhythm. Oh, should it? That's actually quite a good choice. So 2 more things we need to make sure. Either have a rhythm or don't. Getting the cards into the storage, placing them from the storage on here. Again, those will just be filled up from left to right. So we don't need to select anything, we just need to click on here. It could be like an on-hover effect, where once you hover over the middle card, for example, it'll show you 2 options. Kind of difficult to explain though. I don't want to have them automatically reappear. I don't want the putting it into the storage to not have a timer. It needs to have a timer, that's important. But placing the plants, that I'm not so sure about. Yeah, maybe we just drop all of this with placing the plants, or much rather with having this having a timer for that. This will only have 4 beats, I think. So yeah, in every growth stage they will have the same pattern for putting it into storage after you have done a cooldown or something. Trying to think how special the pattern should be. Maybe it should just be every beat. Or like simple pattern like this. Yeah, let's do every beat. Or like every second beat, sure. Half time. Good work. So this only appears on hover. Just write this. No. On hover. With your mouse. So then you can get more plants. Then you click here on the right side to just place the plants. Maybe we'll make an arrow. Like this. Or just says place. It's a pretty simple game concept, I think. Press on the beat to put in the storage. Press on the storage to just place them here. And I need to grow. Select customer. Click on the plant you want to sell. Sell the plant. Oh, I actually know what could also be cool. If maybe you don't grow it all the way, but it still counts for a little bit. Maybe. Not seeing a lot of, anything in chat. Which is to be expected. I'm streaming on YouTube. I think I'm just about ready. I haven't actually checked out the Discord server yet. I'm sure. Yeah. Mushrooms are not a plant. Mushrooms are not a plant. What? Talking about? Mushrooms a plant? Mushrooms are neither plant nor animals. Okay. Sure. I mean, let's hope none of our ocean plants aren't considered to be plants. I mean, I just call them ocean plants. Please don't do that, Windows. Am I ready? I need a song to put as a testing song. Before doing that, I think I'm just gonna rip a song from somewhere else as a testing song. It's a good testing song. Actually, I know which one. I know exactly which song I want to use. And I forgot where I put it. Somewhere on here. Somewhere on here. Wait, I think it's actually on this playlist. Common sources, music, and then just ahead in time. E side maybe. Could be something scooting through. Nope. It's also not it. Maybe normal soundtrack. Booting through, we have a couple. Lock towers, testing. Okay, so as a... This is the song I usually use for testing music systems, because it's just such an easy beat. Actually, I might be really delayed, so better not do that. Yeah, it should be great for testing. Let's make sure we put that in the correct folder. I even have a folder for audio. Music, and there we just paste that. Okay, I think we're just about ready. Actually, let me just test if something works. What was it? Actually, let's just go for the tester. See if it works. Yeah. Okay, that seems to work. Yeah. Okay, Odin seems to work. So we can just, random float between 1 and 100. Here you go. We just get a random float, which we can also call from the game. Random color. There you go. Random string. Random from this list. And so on. A semaphore. Because why not? A multiplied float, which is really difficult to explain. And a cooldown. And that's all I have. I didn't have time to make more. I've set up something. What do you want? Set up wizard. No. I've never used that, so I'm not gonna use that now. As you can see, we have a few things set up. Actually, let me just rip one more thing from Salvo Shuffle. Where's it? Scripts, editor, that. Scripts, editor. Would have put this in the template if I had more time. Come on. Why are you this slow? Okay. We have 16 by 9, yeah. Windows. Scene switch windows. Put this over here. No. Scene switch over here. We need to actually add the scenes. So project settings. No, not project settings. Build settings. None of that. We want a main menu. There you go. Preload. There you go. Game. There you go. Which should be set up in a way where I can go between the stages without having to worry about persistency. So if I start this scene, it should just be this scene. Actually, look at the tester, my other screen. Script. Where is it? Singleton, manager, tester. I still have it set up? Yeah. Okay. So we can now switch between the game and the menu. Now we're back to the game, now we're back to the menu. How? How did something go wrong already? I just made this. What do you want? Random? Randomize? Yeah, okay, I don't care. Okay. Let's worry about that later. As in, I'm just gonna disable all of this. Actually, the tester just doesn't need to exist anymore. Really wish I had like 10 screens over here. I wouldn't need to switch applications. Yeah. You know, that's that. No more tester. Apply to managers. So it should now be disabled in every scene. That looks good. Main menu, no game. I really need to start working. What did I want to do? I want to... I didn't go back. Come on. What do we start with? I think audio player. Audio manager. Actually, never mind. Actually, yes, mind. And then we do plant, I think. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Switch back to this. And switch back to this. Okay, let's just start with the music player. Scripts. Make a new script. Why do I not have one for managers? Managers. Here. Audio player first. Audio player. We'll do another one for audio manager. I must say streaming is really slowing me down. Need to explain everything, but you know, like nobody listening. That's fine. Need to practice. Okay, so both of these need to be a manager of type player. I think that's correct. Yeah, there needs to be a manager as well. audio manager. Let's just start with the audio player. We need to figure out what we need to play, which is we just need one song. We'll just do a public. I really wish I had fmod, but I can't use fmod because of WebGL. Okay. Audio player just needs to play audio. We need a list of audio sources. No, actually make it an array. What am I doing? Audio sources. Array. Make that not public. A piece for audio players. This is persistent, so we can just override start. No, if you're awake. Doesn't matter. APs, we need to define const int AP underscore amount, which I'll just set to like 10 or something. APs equals new array with count AP amount. How do I forgot how to initialize arrays? I actually just forgot. I just forgot how to override arrays. New audio source array. Size 10. Oh, because I used the other new. Okay. We need some way to just... I don't like this kind of programming, but it needs to be done. AP in use. We'll just... Okay, I think that's a dumb idea. Never mind. We'll just dedicate APS0 to the music, and we'll say we need some way to play something. Play sounds, and we have an audio clip that we want to play. Do we have a? We want to have an audio clip, or do we want an integer? Yeah, actually, let's just go with an integer. Let's see what happens. ID, and we just have a massive list of audio clips, which will be counts. And we'll also have a public. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I mean, we're only gonna have one song, so whatever. Audio clip, music. And then we'll do a public void, play music. There was a script I really wanted to use, but I didn't finish it. Play music. We'll do APS 0.stop, APS 0.clip equal to music clip, and then we just do APS 0.play. It needs to be like play schedule or something. I don't have a music script. I didn't want to do a rhythm game. Why did I choose this? A sound effect might be easier. We go through each audio player. AP. Then we just check if AP is playing. If it's playing, then we just skip. If not, then we do AP.clip equals sounds, the ID, and then we just do AP.play. Okay. that should allow us to just play a sound. I don't... Actually, Fmod has like play one shot. I don't think Unity has something like that. I'm not even seeing where it should be. Audio clip.play one shot? No, that doesn't make sense. Audio source? Play clip at point? No. No, it is probably the best way of doing it. Or just a one shot sound. Okay, let's test it. I am slow. I am so slow. Override. Start. Per scene. Where we'll do. Right, I forgot to actually go to managers. No, that's not right. We need to go to the OO behavior. Which, you know, of course it's named that. Protected. Audio player AP, which will do audio player.instant. We have a protected audio manager AM, which will be audio manager.instance. In the audio manager at the very start, just to test it, we'll just go ap.play sound and then it'll just do 0. Okay, let's test it. Okay, we need to actually make the audio player which will just give an audio clip. It's not the best audio clip I could give it. Maybe we should do like a bit of a mixer so that we can, like, instead of just having all sounds in an array of clips, we have a new struct which will contain the volume. No, it's actually useless. Double that, and give it to the next person, audio manager. Apply. It's gonna hurt everybody's ears, so get ready. Where's the sound? Oh, I forgot. Yep, I forgot. Why didn't it give an error? Actually, why didn't it give an error? So weird. Yeah, so anyways, for each of those, we need to, you know, actually create AP amount. We'll need to create like transform.add component. No. A create component? How do I make a component? It is add component. It's game object. Okay. Game object. What? Add component of type audio source. And that will just be it. Then just sign it, obviously. Then this will just that loop equals fault. I think it has loop active. I think it might actually have play on awake as well. Doesn't matter because it doesn't have any clips. Now brace yourselves for probably sound that is way too loud. Why is it not playing? Okay, it created the clips. That's good. I think that could just be an issue with the generic scripts I made. Okay, also I need volume. Actually, let's just do volume controls now. Public float, a SFX volume, and then a public float music volume. Could be a slider, I guess. Range 0F to 1F. We'll just do if I equals actually got APS I dot volume equals I equals 0 question mark. Actually, I don't need these. If it's 0, it will be the music volume, otherwise just the FX volume. Now for the not playing part, play sound, which is in here, start per scene. Clock Manager works in start per scene. Wait, what? Wake per scene in game with Clock Manager. Oh, that's the tester. Yeah. Tester, awake per scene. Doesn't it work? Audio Manager, start per scene. What's going on? Awake per scene maybe? Okay, that is my fault for adding a bug. Now it actually needs to have some volume, 0.7 should be fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing that to you. Well, that it worked, I guess. Why does it work in awake but not start? Okay, no matter. We just do if scene. I don't have a. Do I have a something that tells me which scene I'm on? Current scene. Current stage. To game. Then we do this. Okay. At the very least, should prevent there from being 10,000 at the same time. I still don't get why awake works, but the other one doesn't. Stage manager just start the scene. No. Stage initializer dot awake, and I don't see a stage initializer here. So that appears to be the problem. Stage initializer. Yeah, I just forgot. Protected. Override. Void start. Where is it? Okay, so start. We just do yeah. If current stage not equal reload, then we just sm.away. Sorry. sm.start the scene. Okay, now this should work. Audio manager. Start the scene should now be on start. Should now also not be on preload. And it should... Why did it trigger twice? Wait. How did it trigger twice? Okay, it seems like I have another mistake in here somewhere. How? Oh, I forgot to add a return statement. Whoops. That's supposed to be a break statement. Now I see. Yeah. Now it should work. There we go. That took too much time. We now have music. Okay, I think we just don't worry about anything except for triplets and everything that, you know, in time. I think otherwise it's too fast or too difficult. What do we do next? Probably... So we know the sounds work. Let's make the music next. I mean, not the actual music, but let's... make it into a music clip. It will now be sound clips. Play music will be that. Should be F4, and just do this one. Yeah. Play music. Go to audio manager, it's just ap.play music. Okay, what we need is the BPN of the music. We need the actual music player. Let's actually just do a property, public audio player. Let's just do a public float. We don't need the player. Public float. Music time, which will be AP's 0.time. What was time sampled again? Yeah, time is fine. Public int BPM. a public float. I always like to do conversion rates, so seconds to beats. We wanna go from, I wanna convert something in seconds to something in beats, which is, so 120 BPM, 1 second would be 2 beats, so there would be times 2, would be the BPM divided by 6, yeah. Yeah. And then we have the same thing, public float, beats to seconds, which is 60F divided by the BPM. Always useful to have. You need to somehow make the song loop, which will be difficult. Let's not worry about it for now. Seconds per beats, beats to seconds, seconds per beats. We have the BPM, we have the music time. Now let's... How do we want to do this? We have 4 beats. We want an event every beat, but we also want one for triplet. Then we give all of those an ID. Yeah, so would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 8, 9, 10 will be the triplet. Okay, good. So we need to override update. We need an update function. Probably shouldn't be like that. It should be, because the triplets are in between those 3 gaps. So the triplets should also be those. I don't know. Maybe instead we have... It's difficult, because the rhythm game, there I can always click a little bit sooner, a little bit later. How should we do this? Okay. Music goes from left to left to right. We'll just say if the player is somewhere in between there, we'll give him that. So we'll do maybe a function that will ask if something is close enough. And then we'll also need, okay, something like public bool, which will be like hit beat, and then we give it an ID. Will need to be an integer. We also need, okay, so that needs to be close to something. Doesn't make sense. Maybe have it keep track of what the next speed and what the previous speed is? No, that also doesn't make sense. Problem is also we can't just loop it, because it's the best way to do this. Okay, let's think about what we need. So we need some sort of visualization for when a beat hits, or when it doesn't hit, and we need some way of verification for when the player presses a button and we see is it close to something. And then we also need another step of feedback, which is for when the player missed something. Because it should also have some sort of visual. And this is such a tricky problem. Okay, actually, maybe we do an array which will keep track of the next, or rather the nearest beat, and we'll do one of those arrays for each beat. Well, that could work. That's actually, I think, a good idea. So we need some sort of like, could be the distance. This should be the distance. Float array, some sort of float array for every beat, which is, we have like 11 of. Yeah, 8 plus 3. I guess it could be more than 11. Could be like 14 or something. Yeah. 4 beats, like 4 beats? Can I even name this? No. What do you call something that's not a triplet? Distance? 4 beat distance. And yeah. Array. Triplet. Distances. Which there will be new float array with 8, because we have 8 of those. This will be a new float array with 3. Actually, yeah, do another one of those. This one is 8 beats, so almost 4 beats. So every frame we will just calculate the distance for every single one of these, which is only 11, so that's fine. A misspelled triplet. No, only 1p? Yeah, okay. So we'll just go through all of the, let's do it one by one. 4 beat distances. We just need to recalculate this. We don't need to do anything with this, just recalculate. We have the time from the audio player. We have the BPM. We need, well, let's just, okay, let's simplify this. Let's just do the next beat and then we'll edit it to be the closest beat. So we need the ap.musictime. Divide this by 4, because we have 4 beats. Actually, what I'm doing, modulo 4. Does that even work on floats? Does it? Can I see if it works on floats? Come on, Ryder, you gotta show me. Does this work on floats? Float. Okay, it's grayed out, so it does work on floats. Divided by 4. Music time is actually in seconds, so you have to... Or maybe just make a new one. Public float, music time beats. Time times seconds to beats. Modulo 4, so it's always between 0 and like 3.99 something. And now we can calculate the closest, which is, okay, we wanna use I. So if it's 0, it will just be, you know, this. I will use this. For 0. For 1, it's this. Like minus I, maybe? Between 0 and 4, we want the distance. This is so tricky. Yeah, so if this is 2, which means we are right on it. Minus 2 is like 2 for this example. Okay, yeah, I think this works. But this is only for the closest beat. Sorry, for the last beat. No, wait. This is for whichever one is in this bar. Actually, if we do it like this, should work. So we have, like, for example, I don't know, I equals 2. And we have a music time of 6. 6 minus 2, that's 4, that's 0. Now we have like a time of 8, maybe. 8 minus 2, okay, we have 6, that's 2. Plus 2. Now we do, what if it's like 9? For 9, the closest one should be 10. So 9 minus 2, that's 7. No, but this will always yield number between 0 and 4. We want the number to be between 0 and... No, we want the number to be between minus 2 and 2. We will subtract 2. Means we need to add 2. We need some examples for this. Let's actually just like write down examples. Okay, so I have Notepad open. We have some examples. Let's say the time is like 0. And what we want is, so for I equals 1, we want 0. Sorry, for I equals 0, we want 0. We want 1. No, we want, yeah, it's 1 too late. 2. This one like negative 1. That's sort of what we want. So like we have the result here. No, sorry, the time here, and result for 1. We're doing 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 seconds, that would be that. We had 1 second. This would be minus 2 because it's already in the past. This one will be exactly 0. This one will be 1, this one will be 2. Because for this one, the next one is in 2 seconds, because it's the last beat. So it's at 3 seconds, which is in 2 seconds. This one was 1 second ago. And we keep going like that. And we have a couple, 2, 3, -2, which is already 2. 1, 1, 0, 0, -1, -1. Why am I? No, this should be 1, like 2, -1, 0, like this, something like this. And then once we keep going, it's just this loops essentially. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. This loops. So what we can do is, no, we definitely need to do modulo first. -I. Spending like 20 minutes on this calculation. A bit stressed out despite nobody being here. I guess if we want to say if it's in 1 second, we do +I. But then we do +I first, then we do modulo, and then we do like plus 2 seconds, and then we do -2 seconds at the end. Let's actually test it with our variables. So 0 + 0 + 2 is 2. Modulo 4 is still 2. -2 is 0. Let's actually do something more complex, like for 3. 3 seconds plus, let's say 0, plus 3 plus 5, that's 1. -2. No, that's not correct. Where did I mess up? +2 is 5 is 1, which is -1. What? Oh. 3 + 1 + 2, that's 6, divided by 4, 2. I think this -2 is just wrong. It doesn't make sense. So 0 + 0 + 2 modulo 4, also not correct. Am I brain dead? I need to look at this notepad again. In 0 seconds, this is in 1 second, this is in 2 seconds, this was a second ago. This was a second ago. This is in 0 seconds, this is in 1 second, in 2 seconds. Go back to writer. modulo 4. Except we want this to be plus I. That's with the negative 2. It doesn't this one. Just miscalculate. 7. 0 plus 2 is 9 is 1. So what am I doing? Oh, 7 plus 0 plus 2. Yeah, how about I just remove I from the calculation, just do it for 0. +4 -4. Doesn't make sense. Not practice enough modular arithmetic. Hold on, I need. Sorry. I'm gonna take a quick break to figure this out. Give me just 1 second. Okay, let's try that again. Go to writer. Okay, I think this solution is actually quite simple. I was right with this. We just do music time plus I, which is, you know, the delay. And then we just say simply, okay, this is the int, so load offset, which is this. And instead of worrying about, you know, doing it in one calculation, you can just do if offset is bigger than, what do you want? Bigger than 2. You would just do offset -4. -4. It was that easy. That's it. I think. Let's test this again. 1 second. Plus 0, that's 1 second divided by 4. Or not. 2 seconds plus 2. Does this need to be reversed? And there I will go. This calculation is stressing me out. Oh yeah, I guess it does need to be reversed. Instead of offset, we need to just do offset minus equals or times equals -1. It should be reversed. I think maybe I should just do something different. I'll figure this out off cam, but for now let's just do something, you know, actually interesting. I'll figure this out. Instead, let's do let's just worry about the visuals, perhaps. We have nothing right now. Yeah, I'm saying if we just... Should we have this? I think I might actually just use this shape. Or something like it. Yeah. I just... Does it need to be this big? Nah, I guess I'll just... This. And then... The plants, just copy this over. I don't want to do another shape. I'll just take this. Very professional. It'll be fine. Let's just fill this in. Probably refuse the fill tool. For background, this will be bring to D-plan, assets, sprites, background. Oh no. Yeah, it's the background. It's like middle layer, call it. Background underscore middle layer. Go to Unity, go here, assets, sprites. Okay. Background. This. Yeah, let's actually just use the Photoshop file. I think that should be fine. I can't wait for this to actually look good. Okay, let's do another one of these. Probably should be white actually. Yeah. Actually, let's not do a... I'll do a Photoshop file. Let's actually just background mid layer PNG. Let's draw another one for the far background. It might be a little bit more rocky. No, like something like this. Fill tool, which usually doesn't work. Yeah, who would have guessed? Will be the back layer. Then we'll have another one on top of all of those. Now, just a small layer over here. I think sticking with basic shapes like these will really benefit us. Front layer. Middle layer would be this. Yeah. Middle layer. Front layer. And back layer. Back this all in. Front. We need to go to the main camera. This needs to be perspective, actually. Okay, so front needs to go on top. Let's say we'll do the main elements all like 0 to 100, so it's like 500. Middle layer be like -20. Black layer be like -1000. Be a bit much, -500. And just do some of this. This looks terrible, of course. Get the reference. Let's just get a square. Which of these is the right one? They're all squares. This one. And we'll do this one like -10,000. This will be the like the camera background thingy. Like this. That is way too light. Need something along the lines of like, it needs to be dark. And for the back layer, let's actually just use this back layer like this and just, you know, work on that like so. Middle layer this, but we'll also make it a bit lighter. The middle layer would be pretty light like this. And the front layer would be like, where's the front layer? It's a bit too close. Like so. I think we're gonna need like 5 more back layers. Anyway, we can use the camera, and now we have this little parallax effect. Kinda works, a little bit. Actually use another back layer. Back layer 2. 600, even darker. And then put this even more in the background. Needs to be even bigger. Let's actually mirror it. Looks terrible for some reason. Figure it out. I'll figure it out. One thing I could easily do, I go to Photoshop and I just do a little bit of this, be a bit bigger, like this, very light. We'll just make that a clipping mask. Place it a few times. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. Like this. Now we do all of these separately. Like this. Yeah, it kind of looks better. Looks a bit better. Now again, we can just move the camera in, move it back. Of course, not by much, but we can move it. Which I don't think it's even gonna do much for us. But it'll come in handy for, you know, some bubbles, something. Need to be between the layers. Yeah, I guess I have Subnautica music on this playlist. Let's just go with... Where's it? I have a couple of songs. Very few, but I have some... Yeah. Back to our reference. No, back to our reference. Seaweed. I'm not sure if we should start with the design, but that one equation I just can't do. We'll do like normal sprite. We'll just do a little bit of no. Bam, 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 that's the plan. Background plant 1. Background plants. We export it as background plant underscore 1 or just 1. I don't know any. I don't know. Let's get some more reference. I had Dave the Diver photo open. Let's just do something like corals. Sure. Blue corals. You know, doesn't need to be much. I think just if we have a lot, I'm going to spy on you, stealing your ideas. Yeah, well, good luck. I was just stuck on this little equation and I still didn't get it. And I was stuck on it for like half an hour. So, you know, good luck spying on me. I should probably do this with the drawing tablet, but I'm too lazy. It'll be fine. These are only background plants, because I just wanna get some of the design over with. So I at least have a pretty looking game. Design. Nope, I don't want an animation. Don't want to open it either. Like this. We just make those prefabs. Design. Let's just do background. Background. And 1 and 2. Make them tiny. I guess it needs to be parented. Like this. 0.2. This is on the back layer, so actually that's a little too big. I think I had a wrong approach for this. Instead of setting the opacity manually, or not opacity, but the color manually, I should instead, oops, what am I doing? Instead, just have a little screen thingy here that sort of like separates all of the layers. I just set some, oh, okay, what happened? Just set some of these up here, you know, just so I have a little bit of design. Yeah, I don't know about those. Yeah, I need to fix the design in just a second. I will fix it in just a second. I know how to do game development, don't yell at me. Yeah, yikes, that's not good. Sorting group, that's what we need. Sorting group 500, we'll just do this, 0. Sorting group. Another one, this is negative 20. This doesn't matter. This is 0. Plants themselves will be like, I don't know, like 5, should be a bit higher. Yeah, actually, that's all of them should have this color. Then instead, background, then I have like a separator plane, which, okay, between the back layer, middle layer, didn't even give the back layer. That needs a sorting group. Minus 500. That's 0. Separator plane between the last 2 back layers. Actually, let's do the front layer, middle layer first. That's 500. It's negative 20. Let's do like 150. That's the color I want. Set it very low. Another one, this is minus 500, so let's do like minus 450. I'll just see if this works. This would be like minus 550. Okay, you can kind of see the effect I want, where it gets a bit darker towards the end. Something's still not quite right. Makes it a bit better. Actually, that makes it a lot better. Look at that. It works. If you're still here, you probably didn't expect me to make a sea-based game, did you? You probably thought, oh, this guy is probably gonna make, you know, like Deadly Greenhouse again. You know, that one game he made. Deadly Greenhouse. Very cool game. Something like this? No. Like this? Absolutely not. I think this kind of works though. The design. And again, we can move the camera left and right. Hardly matters. Really like the 3D effect. See, the plants now look, you know, well, they're plants. It's okay. Just so I have the main idea. I actually just do the entire design first. Maybe. I think these might need some texture. If I... Can I give them some texture? That could work. Water. Oh, we have a water texture. Convenient. This looks like sand, which is good. It looks fine as well. I don't like this. Oh, could work. Go for the sandy looking one. It just kind of looks like rain actually. Yeah, let's go for this one. That could look great. Just notice I actually want a bit of a glow. One that's maybe like bluish. This affects at the bottom no matter what I do. Front layer. The very back. And the middle layer. That looks better. By a little bit. Still not quite happy. Freeze that. Give it a little bit of an outer glow. Like this. Even better. Yeah, kind of like this. I still want to do a lot with shader graph. But not now. I really would like a lot more plants. So maybe we can do like 2 plants here or like 3 plants here. Maybe like 1 in the front. Actually, not sure. Yeah, I'm just kind of want to just do some design first. Let's not even worry about anything. Actually, let me read some gummy bears. I need both. Okay, let's do the bubble effect. I think we have a bubble sprite. A bubble. Yeah, it's not a good sprite. Let me fix that. That rim is way too thick. That should look a lot better. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe that just like Subnautica, we have some Theo, you really think you can make the game quicker and worse and say I stole it? Nice try. It's not gonna happen. Let's take Subnautica. I mean, if we're listening to it, then you know, and it's themed, so why not? Go to Subnautica. Just Google that. Reference. I think it has like a lot of bubbles. It's not like bubbles everywhere. It's just bubbles sometimes. I know everything that moves. This might be a good photo. Nope. Okay, that's a nice reference photo. Actually, not a lot of bubbles. I was expecting more. Not a lot of particle effects. And I'm seeing some god rays. Just a tiny amount. Or some lens flares. I honestly don't really know where I go from here. Let's just make some bubbles. Bubbles. I don't know what to do. Hey, the Yeeter. What's up? I don't know what to do. That is currently the state I'm in. Oh, actually, the perspective makes it look really nice with, the cone. I'm saying, let's just make some of these, but I'm making a game for a game jam, which is the bring to the jam here. 48 hours. You can see the timer up top. The theme is plants, and I don't want to make a game about plants. So instead, I'll do something, a bit what you wouldn't expect, which is something underwater. There will be other underwater plants. I have a bit of a plan, a bit of a mock-up as well, where it's basically like a rhythm game, but it's like all of these have different patterns, and you can click on them to make them grow faster, but you don't need to do that. Just if you want to get coins, that's what you need to do, but there's no pressure, so it's not like an ordinary rhythm game. Good kelp, yeah. That's like, one of the two things I know what's in the ocean, kelp and corals. That's all I know. I haven't actually made the game yet. As you can see, it's been only 2 hours. 2 hours. Not good. It could have been better. Okay, these need to be a lot smaller. I think just the, fact that I'm streaming is really kind of stressing me out. A lot more than usual. Okay, we now also need to put these on the layers. Yeah, probably. Okay, these are all layer 0. Oh, maybe this front middle back and back 2. Let's actually make those sorting groups as well. And have this one be 1 above. Okay, again, sorting group -4 here, 1 above. Sorting group -5 here, have this be 1 above. That way we can just, throw them onto here. That messes everything up. I didn't know it did that. Why does it do that? I thought the local one always stayed the same. Why is that not how it works anymore? Whatever, let's copy the world transform, front, middle, just paste the world transform again. It's probably a bad idea. Oh, I need to clean this up. No, that's not a good idea. Need to have the separator be actually separate from this. We create an empty parent, and that will then have the sorting group on it. 150, and this one just won't have the sorting group. Will be 7. So this is 450. It's 450, that's annoying. I wish I would have just done this from the start. Well, these are all on the same layer. Okay, that's not good. Like this. Front, middle. Separator. I'm so much slower than the other times. Okay, make this apparent. Back to 5 negative 550. Negative 550. This be between here. Then this one must be here. Now all of the separators need to. What am I doing? Why? Can I just not do it right the first time? That looks correct. That seems to be good. Okay, so what that accomplished is simple. We can put those bubbles onto here now without it messing up the scaling. We don't even need to assign this. And we have bubbles in the right spots. Should be a little slower. Actually, a lot less bubbles. Fewer bubbles. Lifetime randomized. Size of lifetime, like this. I think the cone should be a lot. Like this. No, the radius is fine. I want the arc? No, the angle of the cone. Yes. Lifetime much bigger. Like this. This will be this can be a bit kind of panned a little. Maybe actually a little bit blue. Emission should definitely be lower. Like this. Actually, let's just increase. Let's increase this a little bit more. Wait, this a little bit less. Yeah, like this. I think this is basically shouldn't be distracting. That's the thing. This isn't the main gameplay element. I just really need bubbles. Those are important. Prefabs, background, bubbles. That. Now we can copy and paste those. That's still way too fast. Be like 1. But now it doesn't look random anymore. Rate over time, I guess, can be like between 0.5 and 2. That just doesn't help. And our middle back will be here. I think that it's actually kind of coming to life. Like one here. Move it up a bit. Copy this again. Move this over here. Yeah, it kind of works. Now if we select all of those bubbles. We have bubbles. It feels better. Feels more alive. Next up, what do we do? I'm saying let's just keep going. Post back 2, which is negative 600, so this should be like negative 650. And this will be pre-front. Front is 500, so this will be like 550. More, let's do another particle effect. This one will be something. I swear there was some smoke here. Oh no, I didn't import that. I forgot. Right. Let me just rip those. Rip a little bit of smoke from my other project. Okay, effects, and I will just put smoke. Just see what we can do with that. It's gonna be an edge. This will be huge. Would be a lot slower. Like a lot slower. So far back, we can probably just randomize the speed and just pretend that it's like different layers in the back. Don't like the pop out, so we'll just do like this. And then we'll just make the color something like bluish color. Very much invisible. Let's do actually increase the amount of smoke. Despite us being underwater, I can't think of anything besides smoke. So yeah, let's just keep smoke. Then we just put this on every layer. Let's see, this is smoke at the very back. Put more smoke. This, more smoke. Yeah, those are bubbles, not smoke. Way too visible. One's also pretty visible. One is fine. One should actually be a little bit more visible. Like this. This one very different color. Also like very invisible. Should be fine. Now we just look at all of it together. This feels a lot better. Look at that. Feels more alive. Thinking of adding some fish too. Yeah, kind of the feel of the game is most important. Yeah, this needs to be a good atmosphere. I think that's pretty good already. Want to add some fish later on. Let's actually put it on the to-do list. Fish. Decoration. Yeah, I think those look good. Still haven't done anything with the gameplay. I'm still stuck on literally that one equation that I can't figure out. I guess we can do something else until we wait. Okay, so we need a plant as a scriptable object that will have like growth stages, something. Let's start with that actually. Sure. Scripts. We'll do one for scriptables. And just do plant. Okay, so this is a scriptable object. And we will just create. Thought I had a snippet. Create asset menu. Do I not have a snippet? Okay, I guess not. What do I need? Forgot menu name, file name, and order. Menu name will be scriptables / plant. And then the file name will just be the plant. It will have a couple attributes. We'll need a public string name, display name. Okay, now the interesting part, we need to figure out the beats. So as a reminder, each of this will have a certain beat, a certain pattern that you need to remember. Then we need to figure out which of the 3 patterns, so 4, 8, or triplets, we want. And after that, we also need to add which of these it should actually have. Let's make a public enum pattern type. Pattern length. I guess I actually don't need a enum for that. I guess. Why not? Also misspelled length. So we have 3, which is equal to. How do I do enums again? Triplet equal to 3. And we have like, what? Yeah, better name for this. 4 and then 8. Octave? No. 8. This is fine. 4, triplet, 4, 8. Public pattern length. Int array, which will be the patterns. I guess there's no need to have pattern length. I also have the patterns as an array, because the size could just be the length. Also misspelled triplet again. And then the pattern, just not an integer. Why did I Boolean? So maybe I'll just create a plan to show what I mean. Plants. Okay, we can create a plant now. I misclicked apparently. Let's do kelp. Because you asked what? Kelp. Let's say pattern length is. If we look at Photoshop, kelp would be, for example, 4 beats. It's the second and the fourth beat. So we put it to 4. Wait, 4, the second and the fourth. And that's it. That's how I would create plants. It would need a picture as well. We would need growth stages. Oh, I didn't think about the growth stages. Aye, that's the pattern. But then we did the growth stages. Should be easy. Let's say it always goes into the growth stage first. Then a rhythm stage. Then maybe it's immediately ready to harvest? No. I wanted to begin with a growth stage. I wanted to end with... No, maybe I don't want it to begin with a growth stage. No. It starts with rhythm stage, then a growth stage. Yeah, I think I wanted to begin with a rhythm stage at all times. So. So it would be a rhythm stage first, then growth stage. So let's do a public ruct, which will be like stage. Can't name it stage. Stage is already taken. Plant stage, which will be public. Maybe it's seconds or beats. Probably be in beats, the duration. So we say like it's the duration of 4 beats instead of a duration of 4 seconds. So rhythm phase first, public int, and then we do how many repeats it takes. Public int rhythm duration in beats. No, rhythm repeats, I guess. And then we do public load row time in beats. This doesn't actually make sense. This is how many times we repeat the rhythm. This is how many times, how many beats it takes for it to grow to the next stage, which could be a finished stage or not. And maybe we actually add public int error and error leniency. No, let's just name it max error count. We say you can miss this many beats for it to still count, and then we'll do public float input leniency. Multiplier, actually. Multiplier. Yeah. Should probably be per stage. And the lenience multiplier is global. So this is public float input leniency, which will be the amount of seconds player has to input to both sides. And this will just be a multiplier per stage. We have a public plan stage, and we just have stages. Always starts with a rhythm stage. Okay, let's keep going. That's already good. I think that's a decent start. I think maybe we just do the HUD elements next. This is a lot lighter than this scene. My scene's pretty dark. I think that's fine. We also need to do lighting, but not now. Right, it also needs public bring display icon, and this one will be why string? What am I stupid? Right, public sprite. This will just be the sprite in that stage. Stage, right? Okay, that's good. That's looking great. Okay, so maybe next up, let's just make the HUD elements. Let's not worry about this for now. Or this, because I didn't figure it out. Actually, I guess I could do this. No. Plans first. The cards. Let's just make a design for these cards. Or I guess these dots are pretty important. They appear a lot. Like up here, above these plants, and to the side. So let's make those. Let's just name this, okay, so HUD, and we'll just name this a rhythm point. So this will be an unfilled rhythm point, you don't need to press. For this one you need to press. I think that's pretty clear. Which is funny because it's just a circle. And yet I named it something like rhythm point active. Now we have rhythm point passive. Okay. I mean, it's just a circle, but I'm gonna call it a rhythm point sprites, HUD, rhythm point, rhythm point. Now we need... I've seen Unity has like a grid system, like a grid thing, but I don't know what that is. How do I use a grid? Maybe I don't want to use a grid. Maybe I don't. Yeah, because sometimes it only has one line, sometimes two. How do you use a grid? Unity grid. Is a guide which helps to line. Okay, it's only guide? Why? No, I want this to do. I want this to do the work for me. I don't want it to be a guide. Okay, screw that. That is useless. We will write the script ourselves. HUD, despite it not always being a HUD element. Script. Rhythm display, maybe? Sure. Okay. We need we need a function that is just generate a grid that will take that. No, a bool array, which is just the input. Okay, at the end, I'm also gonna need the average position. I'm gonna move this by the average position so it works out. Right, I need a prefab as well. Public game object, which is the prefab. Need a public load, which will be the grid distance. We need a public sprite, which will be the active sprite. Public sprite, which will be the, what do I call this? Disabled sprite? Okay, we will first generate the grid based on the input, so based on the size of the input. Then afterwards we find active sprite or disabled sprite based on the boolean that's in there. Never go wrong with something like this. Grid. Okay, for each of those, maybe not for each loop, maybe not for a loop. Let's make a new object prefab. It's fine. We need the position, the local position. Right, this needs to be parented to this. So 3 will need to be the local position. Which will be, let's maybe first check if it's in the first row or the second. Let's actually just initialize this with an empty vector. Yeah, let's just do if I is bigger or equal to 4. Just the local position dot y is equal to great distance. That should be fine. It should just put it in the second row. Now for the x position, we just take. Doesn't matter too much because I'm gonna average the position anyways. So even if it's not centered, that should be fine. X. Yeah, just I times grid distance. That's it. And just local position. Entity. This needs to be preferably just east right renderer. Equal to bool, sorry. T input I question mark. If it's true that we need to press, it's the active sprite, otherwise it's the disabled sprite. Then we need to get the average position of all of those and then move all of them by that much. The easiest way to do this might actually be to create a child of the current object, place all of the objects as another child of that child, and then move the child accordingly. So we'll just do a spawning parent. This will spawn on here. Then we need another vector 2 array, which is the spawn positions. I'll just initialize. Point is, after this one, we can just go spawn positions dot average, which is a function I wrote. Pretty simple. Takes the average. And now we take the spawning parent, and it will be equal the position of that spawning parent. Local position will be equal to minus that, which means that it will be center, no matter how many of those sprites we have. Okay, we're gonna do a little test for this. Public bool array test. And we'll just do public void start. Just tests, no wait, generate grid test. Also this should be a mono behavior, this should be OO behavior. Classic. Okay, rhythm display kind of works. Maybe, hopefully. Let's test it. Let's just do a simple pattern of something like this. Oh, this was just called passive. I don't think I like that. Child, which we'll drag in here. Grid distance 2 maybe, I don't know. Sprite renderer, which is just a sprite renderer. Does need to get more complicated. That is huge. And if we move this one to the right, that's not going to be enough. It'll be like 6. 6, and then we just scale this down to like this. Should be fine. Let's test it. Actually make sure that the audio manager doesn't screw with us. Why is that so large? Instantiate in world space. Doesn't even have that as an option. Okay. Guess we'll just initiate this, and then afterwards move to position. I don't like doing this. I think this might cause some errors. It's still so much. It works. Yeah, I don't know what I did here when I was testing. It does not need to be 60. Oh, I just said 6, didn't I? Yeah, I just meant to type in 6. Wait, it is 6. Why is it 6? Why did it spawn with a distance of 60? Because of the 0.1. Oh, okay, this needs to be local position. That works. Never mind. Why? What's happening? Oh, let's see it again. It's -9. All of these 0 to 9. Oh, I can't. Yeah, obviously I can't. The 0.1 on here. Put it on here. Now it should work. That looks a lot better. You can see the game object center is right in the center of all of those. You can see not active, active, not active, active. Same on here. Now let's test it for... I mean, technically it should work for any mount. So it should work for 7 actually. It's probably gonna be a rhythm that's a bit too difficult. It doesn't work for 7. Okay. Oh yeah, of course it doesn't. First of all, that needs to be negative grid distance because I would like it to be below. And it can't just be I, it must be I modulo 4. Obviously. It also doesn't work. Well, I mean, we agreed that this pattern was too complicated, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. So it's either 4, so 8 beats in total, or only 3, or only 4. So the only one with 2 lines is gonna be 4 on top, 4 at the bottom, so we don't need to worry about, you know, this one not being centered. I really like the smoke though. What layer is this on? It's all on 0. Which, if we look down here, there would be between front middle and the middle layer. Yeah. That seems to be right. Okay. That works. I'm happy with that. Now we need to make sure that it can actually, you know, display something. Ideally, I would want it to have like a little pulse effect whenever it should be, whenever you should press it. That would be great. Maybe that's too early. So instead of that, it's 10 PM already. Okay, yeah, I can't really do much before I finish this calculation. The one down here, which I want to do off screen. So maybe we just do some music actually. Okay, let's just hope that FL Studio doesn't completely crash everything. What happened with this green screen? I didn't change anything. Did I? That's interesting. I'm only selecting FL Studio and suddenly the green screen just doesn't work again. No, I selected OBS, now it works. Now I click on here, now it doesn't work again. Okay, at least the mic seems to be working, which is good. What do I do against this? What? No. Yeah, okay, that green screen is just... Why does opening Apple Studio change? Yeah, I disabled the automatic scene switcher. This did not seem to be the problem. Okay, selecting the Logitech also doesn't... It also seems to do something. Oh, I see why that is. Yeah, I understand. What I don't know is how I can fix this. Oh, that seems to be somewhat good. There's still a little bit of green screen. Okay, that seems to be good. Back to work. Okay, I want to do some music for the game I just made, or like, you know, partially made. This is sort of the atmosphere. Let's just, you know, let's just do something. I hope you can all still hear me. But, you know, point in asking. How about we just start with a nice little piano and work our way up from there. Maybe a bass instead? Let's just go through some of these. Kinda like that. Okay, we can probably do something with this. Okay, choosing a key, always the most exciting part. Random number generator, maybe? Random.org. Wait. Yeah. Random.org. Let's just choose a random key. 1. Okay. If a studio, that would be C. Sure. Let's go for some C. Which scale says deep ocean? What is blues non-atonic? Nope. Blues is fine. I don't have an idea. Start with a... No. Start with the bass actually. Clearly. Given that it's a rhythm game, I might go a little bit more simple with the rhythm. Oh, whoops. Can't even place notes outside of the correct scale. Actually, maybe you do this. So much more an easy rhythm. Maybe just make a melody. No, maybe I want something more catchy than that. Yeah, maybe work with chords. Hi, Dwayne. What's up? Making some music for a game right now? Okay, typically I don't have a plan when making music ever. I just place down notes randomly and see what works. Just to be clear. Oh, that could work. Actually sounds kind of nice. Da, 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 da. When I change the instrumentation, I don't think a piano fits too well. Okay, now we can get a little bit more funky. Okay, now we go down. Actually, we don't need to change the chords if we have a bass. Maybe. This is D sharp. No. Oh, it kind of works. This is F, so we need to include F. No, no, no. Oh. Yeah, that could work. I can fix it later. Right, I have these triplets here. I need to work with those like this. Yeah, like this. Like that. Okay. You can see I'm just dragging in random notes. I have no idea how anything works. No? Alright, I need to save this. Save. Studio, we just named this rhythm. No. Did I call it a game? Alright, the game doesn't have a name yet. Ring to the Jam 2024. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's sort of like a melody. I'd like to find some other sound though. Toxic Biohazard. Is this free? Because I only have the producer edition, not the 2 above. I'm just gonna hope that I can use this one. No. Come on, you're gonna have to have something that sounds sort of like you're underwater. Could be ambience. Best. Okay. Okay, those are sequences. I don't want those. I want pads. Synthetic. Nothing really that I'm looking for. I don't even know what I'm looking for, really. That maybe? Oh, it is a demo version. Okay, then I guess I just can't use this. Go back to flags, actually. There is something in here probably I can use. Why did I just put an entire song in here? You know, I'm supposed to make the song, not the sampler. Maybe let's just do some ambience. There's not really a chorus, though. And it's also not a like something I can use. That could work. A lot of these could work. Kinda like this. Alright, the triplet again. This. Not really a song, it's not really an idea I can use. Maybe let's just... No, see again if I can find a good sound. I mean, I know how to synthesize, I just don't feel like it. An interesting sound. I could make something with this. Let's copy over this. Let's copy over this as well. Let's just see what we can come up with. Something simple like this, I think, should work well. And this is just a game jam. Nobody's gonna listen to this for like an hour at a time. This is only like for 5 to 10 minutes. Still haven't found like that one like motif I can reuse. Actually, maybe let's look in here again. Triplets again. It's kind of a song. Yeah, it kind of works. Interesting enough, I think the transition works better the other way around. Okay, I think that sounds pretty bad. Let's try to find some good drums so we can actually get this thing sounding. Okay. Drums. No. Where did I put sources? Drum samples. This one. Drum kits. Let's just find a good one. Sure. Let's just try some things, see if it works. Is Kick even playing? That's so weak. Like a sound equalizer. Not a good kick. Give me a better kick. How about a good kick? How about a good kick, please? Whoops, actually I didn't put this sound dicer on the wrong mixer. Probably, actually delay might work here. Yeah, it kind of works. Those bottom heads. This. Do this? I didn't even know you can just drag this and it keeps going. Probably not a good idea. Okay, let's split those up finally. This is the and lights, make this blue. Devious, which is a pad. Let's make this green. And then synth plug cube. This is infinity. This is the synth plug cube. This is deep sense. This is a base. This is a plug. This is a thing. Let's do those two. Sidechain. Like this. I kinda like this. There's some parts of it which I don't like. There's a problem here with the beat thingy. I guess split this up as well. Like this. Oh, it's actually easier than I thought. This can just be like, let's call this main. This is symbols. Let's make unique. And this needs to be triplets. Bam, 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 bam. And like this, like that. Is this slower than it should be? There's some sort of delay here. No good. Oh, it seems to just be the piano, which has a weird delay thing. Yeah, that's basically a loop. That's 30 seconds. I mean, obviously I can do better than this, but probably something like this. Also need a unique pattern to put this, because it's just too many symbols. this. Okay, no, that definitely needs high pass filter. High pass like this, this. Like so. And it will go all the way to the bottom and here. Hello? Why doesn't that work? Oh, that's the wrong band. Whoops. It's supposed to be this one. Okay, that sounds good. A lot of reverb, maybe a bit too much. Okay, the bass is probably gonna stick for a lot of the song. Let's take this again. New pattern. Let's actually just only have the chords. Like only like plucky chords. Like this. Like that, but very short. This. And the same over here. Move this up. This only has 3 notes, but this should be fine. And this one also only has 3 notes, like this. Guessing here, but that should be fine. D sharp G. It's probably the same as here. Yep. Just very easy to remember beats, because this is a rhythm game. Luckily, the chords are pretty much pre-made from me, from like a few minutes ago. How much time? 44:16. Okay, I need to go sleep soon. Okay, these chords are looking good. This. Okay. We just have the chords, that's good. And we can do a lot with that. But it's just, we have the bass set up now, we have the intro. Maybe I would like a few pickup bars. Beginning, maybe like an intro cutscene sort of thing, like a very simple one. Then just have it go to the intro. Like a really epic transition, like starting above the water and then going down, although it might be much work. I'm already pretty behind schedule. Then a rhythm game starts somewhere here. And then this here will pick up again. But at least we have a song now. Again, I think this is like the last thing I'm going to do today. Export. Here, and we'll just do this. I mean, just OGG. Okay, so I have a kind of a headache. Maybe because this big, bright light is shining right into my eyes, which can't be healthy. Well, at any rate, we have made a banger of a song. Yeah. Okay, we made a banger of a song. We have created the backdrop for our game. We have done some particle effects. I, massively failed at an equation that I couldn't do. And we've made this little thingy here. And we've also prepared to be able to make some plans with a scriptable object, which we can, assign and then add the pattern, edit the patterns. Yeah, I'll figure out this one equation off screen before tomorrow, or maybe while in bed, because this seriously can't be that hard. I think it has something to do with the fact that this needs to be negative music time. Either way, yeah, that's a game. 44 hours left. I'm gonna take some sleep. I'm gonna continue streaming tomorrow despite there not really being anyone here, but I need to practice. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, you 2 viewers that I currently have. See ya.